Waldeck.
Here.
Would we all please stand for our pledge of allegiance? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Have a motion to approve our minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes. I'll second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Waldeck?
Yes.
We'll start with our guests. Chuck?
I'm good.
Matt?
What's the finishing touches for the gazebo?
We're gonna go with a clear coat.
Yeah.
We're gonna s-
New tables and stuff too, or?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a, what, month away?
They're all done. As
Okay.
soon as we tell them, hey, we're ready to, it will only take a few days for them to
Okay,
seal them.
okay.
They're all built.
he's-
They're all built. He had some kind of back surgery.
He had back surgery a week ago, and then he wanted, there's some sap still coming out of it, and he said the longer we wait for that sap to come out, the better off we'll be, so,
On the table.
on the
Yeah.
table. So I told him, we'll leave that for a couple weeks, so, yeah, whenever we say go, he'll do it.
What kind of wood is that? Is that poplar, I doubt?
On here?
Yeah,
It's fine,
is it?
yeah, rough cut pine, no.
That's about it. I just kind of, just,
Okay, sure, yeah, we're waiting a little bit to get.
oh,
that
yeah, I just was,
dry out.
only
too.
thing, I was just trying to get the idea what was gonna go on. I know.
I've got a sample in the office, if you want to
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
It'll look pretty much the way it looks right now.
Yeah, right on. Yeah.
Are the barbecues up yet?
No.
No.
A couple
You're gonna put-
barbecues, some
okay.
ceiling fans.
Yeah,
Well,
right on.
Well, we
No.
might not do that.
Oh, we might not do
Hold
that?
up on those ceiling fans.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that just because we're having a problem of how to securely switch the fans that we were planning on putting in there. How do we do that? We get an app that's gonna cost us so much money a year to turn those on and off. We put them in a lockbox, so that means we still have to
Thank
What about a
maintain them.
15-minute timer switch? Automatically shut off.
I'll tell you my opinion, we can use those fans in the other building that doesn't have air conditioning.
Yeah,
And I'm thinking,
Oh, yeah.
all these other pavilions that I've been to, I don't know if I've ever seen a fan.
Well, to me, it doesn't make sense. It's wide open.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Yeah.
that's probably not,
yeah. Thinking-
You gonna do lighting? You gonna do lighting up
No,
inside?
same reason.
Yeah,
We think everyone will be done before dark.
I got you. Yeah, right on. Yeah.
Yeah, afternoon picnic with.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Got a couple
Summer.
nice
Right,
grills we're gonna put up.
Good way to keep people not to hang out there at night.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, anything? Okay, we're gonna start with ladies from Farmers Bank. You're coming to talk to us about possible account for the township. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Bobby Harding.
Okay.
I am.
Oh, you're late. You're, shut the door.
She's late.
Sorry.
I had to do that.
I'm the
Always.
public sector manager at Farmers
Yes,
Bank.
okay.
So I've been with the bank 15 years. I have specialized with public entities for 18 years. So typically, when there's a new relationship to the bank that's a public entity, such as the township, then I work with them to build a relationship and oversee it. But I partner with Tina.
You're
Tina's like,
the new manager of Bristol, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
took over for Kim Lambert.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, so we would partner together to take care of anything that the township needs.
okay.
So I just wanted to come, introduce the bank a little bit, let you know a little bit about us. I have some informational pieces
Good.
for you in my card. So, Farmers has been around for 140 years now, so almost as long as the township. Not quite, not by a little bit, not by a little bit, not by a little bit.
Older.
But yeah, but anyways, so we have the branch down the road, of course, we have another 61 branches. But we're a community bank, so even though a lot of the banks in this area are what they call regional banks, like Huntington, Chase, and PNC, there's only a handful of community banks left in this whole area, anywhere in the valley. So we are one of them. We've been recognized multiple times for being safe, secure, and the strength of the financials that we have. So different magazines, different things have recognized us. So in our case, we have 160 Ohio public entities that bank with us their entire relationship. Actually, it's a little bit more than that, because we have some coming all the time. And we also oversee another 140 in Pennsylvania. So we really have a depth of knowledge on knowing what it is that the public entities need. Specifically townships, we have 14 townships that have all the relationship with us, between Portage and Mahoney, Columbia, Trumbull, and so on. So we've got a lot of townships that do all of their banking relationship with us. So what I did is we have our own little wire on here. So I'll put it for you.
Want me to just pass it down?
Yeah, there's another one. And then there we go. And then also cars. So that's looking good. So what we have is we have special accounts that we use for public entities. Some are no cost, some have some cost, depends on the size and the complexity of the public entity. So, but we have, checking, savings, CDs, money markets. But we also have a special sweep that I put in there. That's the second page on there. So, because we have so many public entities, because, we do want to help them with their funding on there. Are you familiar with Star Ohio?
Yes.
We have money there.
Okay. So that is a specifically held investment group that's managed by the state and a bank, and so that's where a lot of public entities keep their money in there. And they have rates; they can change them every day, but it's pretty safe and secure in what they have. So what we offer is a sweep account. So that means that some money stays in your main account and the rest moves over to this account that earns a rate that's based on the Star Ohio rate. So the good news is right now, as rates decline in our economy right now, our rates only change twice a month. So if you're in a rate and it goes down, you're still locked up at the higher rate for the two weeks on there. Doesn't have a fee. So everything is pure interest on there. And banks are required, any public entity that's out there, the banks have to not only provide the FDIC insurance that everybody's familiar with, but we have to provide a public entity separate collateral that protects them up to 102% of the dollars they have with us. So, and the state oversees us to make sure that we do that. So every day we send the state a report, the Ohio Pooled Collateral System, and every day they check to make sure that the balances of the township are covered by 102% of balances that we bought in separate securities for them. So,
Is that just the sweep account or is that all accounts?
all?
Okay.
Every penny you would have with us will be
Okay.
protected up to the 102%. So it's a really nice product. We have a lot of our public entities have it, of course, because it's liquid. It's not tied up. We do special rates on CDs and that kind of thing, just for public entities that are maybe not necessarily available to businesses on there.
Do you have deposited pay?
We do. We have check and ACH. And
Is
what
there
we do
a fee?
different. Pardon
Is
me?
there a fee?
There is, but our fee is a little different. A lot of places charge you a fee and then charge you for every check that goes through or every ACH that goes through, they charge you on top of that. We just do a flat fee. A lot of our stuff is a flat fee. That way you can budget. You know what's gonna be in your budget on that.
What that is?
It depends on the activity. So,
Okay, because I know like I pay $30 right now a month,
yeah,
flat, that's it.
yeah. I
And then
mean,
30 for check, 30 for ACH, so I was just curious.
yeah, it
So-
depends on how many you have. So to get a real apples to apples look, we need to see a few months of statements of what you're doing right now. And we could come back with actually numbers for you. But this is just kind of to introduce you to the bank, and let you know what we have, because we really do have a strong product offering for, public entities, and we would love to have a relationship with township. Is there any other questions that you have on?
The sweep account that you offer, does it currently run equal to the Star Fund, or is it above or below that usually?
It depends on what you have in there. The worst case, it's 5 basic or 0.05 below, but it could be at Star. It depends.
0.05, okay.
Yeah, it depends on what's in there. So if it's $1 million or over, it's at Star. If it's under $1 million,
Okay.
it's a little below Star.
Okay, so a million or over, it's equal,
Yep,
and below it's 0.05, okay.
Yep.
Gotcha,
yeah. But like I said, Star changes daily. Ours only changes
twice a month, 15th and 30th, first and 15th.
It changes, yeah, first and the 15th. Yep, we just changed it. That's the rate I put on there. Is the rate as of June 2nd.
I think that's it. It's a lot to change over.
It
So
is
I
a
know,
lot.
and it is, and I know, I was told that, because I did some checking, they used to be here locally,
Mhm.
and because of the rates and stuff, they moved. So that's why they moved to Middlefield, because they used to have everything here.
Oh,
So
with
before it was-
Cortland.
Yes,
With
so,
Portland,
yeah.
yes.
so it's a lot, it's a financial, I mean, obviously the interest is good, and we do have quite a bit, I moved quite a bit into Star.
Mhm.
I mean, we obviously have the sweep account, but, you know, the rate as I was coming on, as Dolly was leaving, unfortunately, our account was hacked into. Now, we got all of our money back,
Oh.
but we had to pay for all new checks, all new, we switched everything over then. So it is, you know, there's a lot that comes in, I do a lot of electronic,
Yeah.
a lot. And a
That's-
lot
that's the
comes
best
in.
way.
So that's what everybody said, it's easier to pay, it's safer to pay electronic,
Yes,
Then it is
fraud is
checked.
rampant,
yes.
yes.
And that's what they did, is they stole checks. And, it looked just like the check, the signatures and everything. It was about $60,000 worth of fraud they got
I
from
could,
us.
I could go on for
Yeah.
20 minutes telling you the most recent fraud and
So
how bad
took
it
me-
is, but I'm not
And
gonna
it
do
took
that.
me a little bit to go into Star too, because I get nervous when you're transferring a lot of money and you're doing a wire transfer, it's a little nerve wracking.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I did find out too, every bank is different with the interest rate, because I used to be in the village of Wyndham, and that bank up there, Middlefield, she offers a higher interest rate than the one in Cortland did. And I said, how can that be? So,
Oh, yeah.
because she didn't want to know why I was moving money to Star, and I said, it's the interest rate, they're 2.49.
Mhm.
I'm not leaving money, that's a lot of difference between, it was over 5% then.
Mhm.
I never knew that. So I would rather bank here than I live here. I have to go all the way to Cortland once a week.
Oh,
And to be honest, Cortland, everybody loved Cortland, but Cortland was not as extensive as Farmers. I've learned that from being with Cortland and then Farmers. Of course, I work there, so of course I'm plugging it. But,
Right.
but
She's plugging
Farmers,
you guys big time.
Well,
She has
I
been
know.
for a couple months now.
but the scope is so much bigger.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. And they can offer way more than Cortland ever did.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, and it might be something we do gradually, start out.
Yeah.
And then start transferring things over, because there's, like I said, each month there's something coming in, coming out, coming in, and I would never say.
And we realize how much work it is going
Yeah.
to be for you. We do.
Yeah.
Right, we are,
And I just got 2 boxes of checks. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
So
yes.
that's,
well,
you know, I
we
had just.
could buy checks
We
for
can
you,
do
but,
the checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
and deposit tickets.
See what I mean?
But the thing is,
Yeah. Okay. No, I would rather bank here, honestly.
Yeah.
we do get tons of, public entities that come to bank with us, you know, from specifically the bigger banks, because they're getting charged those. But we are experts at setting up a project plan to move over. So we have a step and we agree on everything, and then we say, we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and we do it. And it's all done, but we're very well
Do you have
experienced with
the,
that.
medical savings accounts? Do you have those there? Health savings?
HSAs,
Yeah,
yeah.
HSAs, okay.
I have one.
Yeah, because we do have, our employees deposit.
I do.
Our employees, we make them deposit, we give them so much money and they deposit it into there, so I just wanted to make sure that's set.
That's my boss shutting my mouth.
Yeah.
My husband hasn't done it for 43 years. Shut up, Annie.
Okay, I think that's good.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Do you have those cards with you?
I,
Go ahead.
Oh, yes,
Sharon,
please,
do you-
great friend, you didn't bring mine?
Yeah, I brought them.
Okay, I'll bring mine.
Tina.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for allowing us.
It's interesting you match Star. That's it. That's keeping the money local rather than that is.
Yeah, I actually, I created that.
Do you need
We did
another?
it right before COVID because everybody was struggling.
You can give
And,
that.
we actually still started
Really?
because Star wasn't paying that one.
Glad to hear so.
Yeah.
You ladies don't want to stay.
Yeah,
You don't have to.
stay
You
for
can-
the whole meet, if you
You're
want to.
probably right.
Well, I think.
I want to see
Tina-
what Gina's gonna say.
Well,
You might leave now.
If you can keep her quiet, you must stay.
she can't, because she says to me all the time, "Gee, you cannot say that." I'm like, too late, already did, sorry.
She does not have a filter.
Nope.
Boy, they say the older you
Why,
get, you
did
lose
you
your
already
filter.
pass me?
Huh?
Did you guys already pass me?
Yep.
Yeah.
right past you.
Too bad, I have stuff to say.
See, well,
No.
Yeah, 15 minutes left. We're leaving.
No, this is a good thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, 3 minutes left
So,
now.
remember, bad girl, remember when I said I thanked the fire department for my sister Rhoda, etc.? We had an emergency at the branch on Friday, and Bristol was there, Johnny on the spot. Unfortunately, did not have an EMT, we needed one, and is that what it is, or a paramedic, or what, paramedic, thank you, Steve. And, she was transported, yeah, it was bad news. So I have to say kudos to our fire department. Unfortunately, we didn't have a paramedic on staff, but Champion got there just as quick as we could have hoped for. And I think Tina will agree with me. She was bad news. She was bad off. And her blood pressure went so low you would not believe. Like 60 over 40 something or something like that. So I was scared for her. And so I truly appreciate. Now, of course, all Bristol's probably thinking, what the heck happened at the bank? But yeah.
Afraid you killed somebody.
I'm gonna kill you. No.
Please.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Weeks, please.
The zoning commission has a public hearing next Monday and a regular meeting next Monday. And that's about all I have.
Okay, thank you. Ed?
Really not much, nothing but keeping cemeteries maintained right now, roads. Ken, your road is done, buddy.
You brought up cemetery, now I have to talk again. They said at the cemetery association,
Did you
they
make
put
her work
me
later?
on. I'm on PTO this week. That's why I'm late. No, I'm always late. So
I know.
they said about, cause I asked about gravel in the spots where it's low, like, of course, Bill and I and my sister Rhoda and her husband Jim, we go to the cemetery way more than most people do, okay? But right there by my mom and dad's graves, that road stinks. And then across the way,
I'm
that road
trying to
stinks.
figure out what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, and I do appreciate Eddie spending all those hours on Memorial Weekend on Sunday, getting in the trenches,
Yep.
okay?
Yeah.
I do.
I was in the trenches.
He was a muddy mess.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, but like, what's it gonna take to put a loader to a gravel there?
The thing of it is, we put gravel in there, it's not
Gonna
gonna
stay.
stay. It's gonna wash into the yard.
Okay,
So we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do there.
so you're working on it?
Yes.
I'm
me
going
and
to give
Doug
you
are
bunny
working-
ears?
No, me and Doug
Okay.
are working on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll get it.
I wanted to give you bunny ears.
No.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Steve?
Ed.
Oh, sir.
Oh, you
Kenny,
came
you want
in.
it?
Mr. Nice.
Any comments?
Yeah, I do.
All right, go for it.
Matter of fact, I think, the Memorial Weekend went very good with, Terry Zigapoos.
Yes.
I had a lot more to say, but I'm not a very good public speaker and it just didn't come out.
That's fine.
You know?
You
I
can
did-
enlist my help.
One thing I didn't do was thank you guys for what you did,
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
and
That
I'm
was
sure
awesome.
That she got a lot of paperwork to do.
No, actually Doug handled it all.
Okay.
Doug did everything. And actually, we have another person
Yes.
that now is going to go on there also. So no,
Nice.
Doug's been
Okay.
handling that.
We, Egler, preacher there, he
he got the money together for that, and put his name on there.
Mhm.
And I think we should be able to do something in our township to raise, a little fund so that, those people that have been in the war, especially the ones that were in combat, they shouldn't have to pay for that. I think that I think that the community could pull together a little bit and do that for the veterans.
As for donations?
Yes.
Yeah, so the average price to have that engraved is probably going to be $350 to $450, depending on the length of the name. They charge a base price and then so much per letter.
Mhm.
So I guess if you go shorten your name, you're okay.
Yeah.
But,
So-
Well, I don't know what the
So maybe we
legality is or
Can
where,
we just announce it?
Maybe we should announce and we'll just maybe get a list together
I
and
don't know
then,
where, what the legality is or where the money should go. You know.
Donations, aren't we?
we do?
That's all we have room for, is about 20 names.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all, yeah.
But I would just mean if somebody else wants to go
I'm
on
just
there.
saying, just so on record, just so everybody knows, we only have enough room for about 20 more names on the wall before we have to put another one up somewhere.
So maybe you could check that out with
Yes,
your
we
lawyers
will.
or something,
We will.
I don't know if you could start a fund in the bank, they could put the money in the bank or in the
Janet?
trustees.
Just kidding.
The right bank.
That would be Huntington.
Smack him.
Yeah, it'll be the president of the 501c3 for the donations.
That's
I
not a bad
I
idea.
nominate Ken.
I second that, even though I don't have a vote.
Talk about that
Yeah, I think it'd be a great idea.
though. Okay.
If we have an excess of money, we could always, that's one thing I wanted to do was get the veterans that were there together, the
Mhm.
Bristol veterans. I've been there.
I would.
Yes.
Say, no,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, awesome.
But anyways, I just
Okay.
got off the mower and I said, yeah, I think I'm gonna run up here and see
Okay.
what's going on, but I still got the trimming to do, so I don't think I'll hang around.
Okay, all right.
Thanks anyway.
All right. Thank you so much, Ken.
All right.
All that, that was great.
Well, let's talk about that sometime.
Okay, we will.
Bye, Mr.
Okay.
Miss.
Bye.
All right, chief, you're up.
I think you mentioned about the smoke detection program we're gonna start.
Yes, we talked about that on Memorial Day.
Yeah, good. Mecca has the same program that we're gonna start. They've been using it for how many years? Some years? 5 years or
Okay.
so. Okay, so that, ours should be in place. There's a few more folks that need training and stuff. Because we do go into the homes and install the detectors, and there's a certain amount of paperwork that the Red Cross requires and stuff, so
Okay.
we'll,
We got, if I remember right, there's basically no limit on how many we can install.
We kind of limited to the 2.
don't
Right.
write that.
That's
So
yeah.
typically, you install one per floor. Yeah, upstairs, main floor,
Yeah.
basement,
Yeah.
so 3,
Okay.
whatever. Some people, it's recommended that you have one in each sleeping area, in each bedroom.
Okay.
I mean, now you're up to probably 5, so that's a lot.
Yeah.
So, and that's part of our training and part of our education to the folks is, hey, this,
Okay.
it would work better here and place them. But if we have to put 5 in, we'll put 5 in. Red Cross, they support it, so
Okay.
she said, do whatever they want to, but don't put that in paper. We will determine what is safe for them. So hopefully,
All right.
I'll get with, Bob when we're ready to launch that.
Okay.
We'll have a little thing in the papers.
That's awesome. Thank you.
There was a couple things from last meeting we didn't get, settled. And I don't think I need approval for the Identisys, that's our security system, our cameras and all that stuff. Annual contract, yearly contract was due, $364.
Okay.
I know one thing we
I
did.
paid. I paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, again, the update on the radio system, on the March radio system, that's due to be done. We got the software from Motorola. And that was paid for, she paid for that, but that was $635.
Right.
We have that in possession already. Now we're just waiting on, the approval of this $3,135 for Jake to come and do the programming and all that.
Okay.
You didn't
So-
approve that, so.
So Hudson would come in and they would finish off everything, and because of the upgrade now, all of our radios talk to each other.
Well, they talk to each other now, except for in July, the state of Ohio is changing the security part of the radio system. They were hacked also, of course.
Oh.
And so it's a continuous upgrade. I don't know how often they're going to do this, but they did find some major flaws in their system that somebody else found too. So they're
this-
doing a major upgrade in July. So this has to be done by July 1st or we don't talk to anybody.
So this could be an ongoing cost.
No, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It could be the $600 one for Mark could be. The Jake thing should not be an annual, absolutely should not be an annual thing.
Okay,
But I don't know, they say it was a hacker that got into the system, so I don't know how often they can do that, but
okay,
yeah.
all right. Well, I don't see how we can't have radios that don't work, so I'll put in form of a motion to allow Hudson Communications to do a required update for $3,135. Do I have a second?
Second,
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicklet?
Yes.
Mr. Waldeck?
Yes.
I think I mentioned the air pack test had been done. I think I
Mhm.
talked about that one.
Yes.
I think we paid that, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so the big one.
Yeah.
We got the new squad in. And this is gonna be a long story, you might know. So the state of Ohio is unique. They're about the only state left. And they govern ambulances differently between private ambulances and fire department operated ambulances. So through lobbying and different issues, whatever, there's a different set of rules the fire departments have to follow. One of those rules comes to how the cot is secured to the squad. So when you're driving down the road, if you happen to tip over or get in a wreck, the cot stays secured to the floor with the patient secured to the cot. There are a couple ways of doing it. The way we do it now, and the way that's still legal in the state of Ohio, is to use what are called antlers. So it looks like a set of antlers in the front of the front part of the ambulance. The cot rolls into it. The wheels are secured there so it can't go up. In the back, there's a lever that you push, and there's a pin mechanism that goes in and locks it in like that. Okay. So we're able to use those, and we've been using that for years and years. The cot manufacturers and the ambulance manufacturers decided to go with whatever the rest of the nation is, and as close as PA, Michigan, Kentucky. They all use a different type of system, and that's a rail system. There's a rail that goes down the middle of the ambulance, and there's a system where the center of the cot is attached to that rail. It slides in, and that's how it's secured. Roll over, whatever, it's secured that way. There's no more antlers, and there's no more slide bar on the back end. So, we got our new ambulance in. It's beautiful, and we love to use it, but we can't put a cot in it. Because our cot is still operating on the old system. So we were looking around. Our cot is made by Furno, a company called Furno. We were consulting with them. They sent us two or three different parts to try to retrofit that center rail to our system, and we can't do it. Can't do it safely. So we're stuck with, so if we want to use our old cot, we could mount the ears in the new squad and the rail. My problem is, if we mounted the antlers in the front, they have to be beside that center plate because it's a rigid, it took to the frame, that center rail. So you can't take that out. So we'd have to shift it to the left, put the antlers in. They would have to install a steel plate to the frame and the bottom of the floor of the patient compartment so that could be secured in there. And then in the back, they would slide that the push bar over against the wall. Because the way the cot shifted, it would be clear against the wall. They'd have to install metal plates under that. A whole mess, but it could be done. In the future, when we buy another cot, then we would take those out and we'd have to patch the 2 holes in the floor. Move it over the center rail that's already there and function that way. So the options are to do it that way, to get a different cot. There's a different cot manufactured that actually it's not even the rail system isn't out until July. So we would have to wait and install that clear in July. So the ambulance would be out of service until July, late July. Or we can buy a new cot and mount that uses that center rail. It's independent of the side thing, doesn't use that at all. It just uses the center rail and be done with it. BWC, Bureau of Workers' Comp, that's how we bought the last cot, which was amazing. They're about, say, $60,000, and BWC pays 70%, and we pay 30%. They closed that grant last November. They have not reopened it yet. I don't know if you know anybody who call PwC and see if they have plans of opening that in the next week or so. But as far as, if we buy a new cot system and put it in there, then there's no use applying for the BWC grant, for the cot. That's the other one.
Yeah,
I
I
would
mean, it's
never-
not like we can buy this cot now and then apply.
No.
They're not
No.
gonna give us money for
Oh,
this.
God,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, right.
No, if they give a max of 30,000, is that right? They maxed
Um,
it, there's a max, correct?
No, there was a percentage match. There was a 70-30 on the cot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a max now too, they give,
Change.
but
So-
I have a contact there, I can call and see what he knows. Brian, see what he knows.
They also would open up or not, but we'd certainly apply for it if it was open.
Absolutely.
And there's no other one that's open, for a cot, so. That's where we're at. We're kind of stuck.
Anybody else do this, other than this place in Niles, Ohio?
Install cots?
Yeah.
To
get other,
not that I know of. I mean,
in the state of Ohio, Niles, Ohio is a place.
well, yeah, I mean, I can call Columbus or Cincinnati or somewhere, yeah. Yeah, there's other businesses.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, Mountain Trees in Columbus,
I mean, do you think we could get another estimate, or are we stuck with the,
Yeah, I mean,
not gonna be that much?
yeah, you can get, yeah. It's gonna cost them,
I mean, it's
an outrageous amount to come up here. and
1/3 of the cost of the whole damn ambulance. Ambulance is 150,000,
You'd think one cot come with it.
Well, yeah.
you would think.
I wish the heart monitor came with it too, that's $60,000 too.
Ridiculous.
But we took that out of the other ambulance, right?
Yeah.
So we have,
And we couldn't take the cot out of the other ambulance because we have the cot, but it's
Yeah.
we
an
couldn't have
old,
taken the bars out though or anything.
it's an old mechanical cot. I mean, the reason BWC put the grant out is to reduce back injuries and firefighter injuries, which is why we have the electronic cots now. We could put the manual cot in there, but again, we have to mount the ears. We have to do the whole mount system and put the manual cot in there. But, you're back to the manual cot. When you do get an electronic cot, then you have to take those out, patch the floor. all that's it, so.
So what if do you have an estimate of what the, braces will cost us to have installed?
I can get that.
Maybe we should do that and then see if,
I would like to see some quotes from the other places for this. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, we're gonna move to this sooner or later.
no, we're not gonna have a choice.
Right.
Yeah.
That's something we can.
Is there a state purchasing thing for this? Do you have to do the state
This-
purchasing?
This is, if it is state purchase, that's what this price is. That's the lowest they could go. We had a price quote last November for the same cot, and it was, what is that, 50?
57.50.
It was 55 something.
So it's
Yeah.
around here.
Oh, yeah, and there's a price increase in July, so
The,
it never figured.
I know.
Unfortunately.
What if let's get a price on the braces, let's get a price on the braces and then,
From two
use the
other-
old cot.
From two other companies.
Yeah.
One maybe in Cleveland or something up that way,
Sure.
and Columbus or wherever you said, yeah.
And then we can wait on the grant to come back open and try and get a new cot through the grants.
But until that time, are we sitting there with a brand new ambulance that we can't use?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you used it.
No, we haven't
No,
used
we've
this
got,
one.
we have to install the
That's
braces.
what I mean, you can't even.
Yeah, we can't do anything, right? Yeah, we're basically just sitting on a
Yeah,
piece of equipment that ain't moving.
But we still have one that's in service.
Right, correct.
That doesn't have all that stuff, but it's okay.
Or it has the old style.
That's what I mean,
Yeah.
but the state, it's okay, they don't make.
So
it-
far.
Yeah.
I get ratchet strapped from Harbor Freight.
There we go.
I didn't know.
They ain't going anywhere.
Right over top of them,
They're
yeah,
gonna
they
be
ain't
upside
going
down.
anywhere.
It's good for 3,300
Got
cents.
theirs.
Right.
That was a good thing.
That we need.
Corey, right, donate
Rhoda
one.
got theirs.
I got plenty.
No, I'll answer her question. No, we did not know that.
And that's why I said, how did we not, they didn't tell the ambulance people? Didn't tell us that we were gonna need a new cot?
So the cot we have is 15 years old.
Mhm.
Okay, they do not make that style cot anymore to mount in the squats. Like I said, the manufacturers went to the center rail system, so all the cots they make match the center rail systems that the ambulances are put in. So anybody that has the cot we have and they buy a new ambulance, they have to buy either a new cot or.
So the ambulance comes prepared or manufactured for this new system.
Yes. Yeah.
But they don't give you a cot.
That's planned.
If you go look at it,
obsolescence is
there you
what
go.
that is.
That's
That's
exactly
planned
what it is.
obsolescence.
If you go look at it, there's a center rail, I don't know, there was covering on the floor, I don't know if you peel it up.
I
There's
did.
a metal rail that goes down, it's got notches in it. All the cot manufacturers all got together and said, okay, because before you had Furno, you had Stryker, you had all the different mounts. Now they all say, okay, we're gonna go with the same mount. So the manufacturers got together and now they're forcing all the.
So what's the 9,500 mount? If it's already, is that off of there, if it's already in there?
So the squad has the center rail in it. That mount goes to the cot and has a charging system and the locking system on it. Because you have to charge the cot when it's sitting there.
So there's a squad, but you can't put a
That's
person.
what I was thinking.
You can't put
I can't
anybody
believe
in
I
there.
can't believe how much it is.
The
That's
cot
stupid.
we have now, is it chargeable, Steve? Is that what we have? Okay. So we would be able to use the charging system that's in there, correct? No?
Should be garbage tomorrow.
The one we have now has to stay in that ambulance that it's in. Or
Actually, I think I passed the
unless we
storage car down
retrofit the
on
floor,
work today.
cut the holes in the floor and do all that thing to the new one. So, plus it's 15 years old. It's at the end of life anyway. So.
we need to find out from BWC if there's a
Yeah,
chance
I'll
of it.
call Brian
Well, then
tomorrow.
we'll find that out tomorrow. Get an estimate on the brackets to change it to the left, so we can use the old one, if that's plan B. And then plan C is, oh gosh,
And a couple more quotes on another
Yeah,
cot
there you
system, see
go.
if we can
yeah,
get
there we
something.
go.
What do they want to put the mounts in?
The cot itself is 57,000.
The mounts in the ambulance, or we don't have a price on that?
That's all included.
Oh,
Labor's
oh,
included with
gotcha.
this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see the wheels are turning.
okay.
I've been around the block.
I know, buddy.
Okay.
I know.
I've been around the
Deep
block.
hooks are sounding a lot
Steve,
better.
anything else?
Nope.
Thank you. All right, Jeff, any old business?
You don't get a shot, no, Corey.
Jeff, any old business?
No.
Good trucks.
Is that new business or old business?
Well, it's upcoming.
Both.
Yeah.
It's new and old.
Upcoming business, Friday, what is Friday, the 6th?
Yes.
Yes.
It's food truck night, 5 to 8. Gary Perron will be playing. Hopefully Ed will have the tables in the pavilion for us.
You got
With
this, Eddie.
The dirt leveled out, the yard mowed.
You got this, Eddie.
Okay.
And new grass
Your
being
legs ain't
planted.
All right. Jim?
Old?
Yeah.
Well, there's nobody, I was wondering if anybody heard anything about scope.
That's, that's a good point.
Good
I was going to
point.
bring that up too.
Yep.
I
I
haven't heard a
received
word.
anything else, have we?
No way.
I don't think it's time yet, is it? Let me look. Let me see what he said.
I thought he
Yeah, I
said
forgot
68
about that
weeks.
last
Mike
time.
Wilson.
Got the, to the
Scope.
end of July.
Mm.
Scope. Mike Wilson.
If Robin was here, maybe we could get an update.
Thank you for reaching. I think he said, maybe he sent it by text.
He was here March 4th.
Yep, received, I will let you know if we get funding in July.
Okay.
It's not till
Okay.
July.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, July.
All right.
New,
Yeah, we can go to new business.
we are planning a open house at the fire station, July 26th. If anybody was there before, we had it a couple of years ago. I don't have a time yet, but we will have, National Fire and Water Repair be there with their fire truck. He's gonna provide us with, hot dogs and all the condiments and everything. We will have root beer floats. Jeff, maybe he doesn't know it yet, he's providing the root beer. I'm gonna provide the ice cream.
Woo-hoo.
Doug does enough work
Oh.
on the side, so,
I'll
Doug's
just
gonna be
there.
making them.
I'll just be
You'll
there.
be there
yeah,
with a
so
smile.
it's, we're all together
Yes.
providing, so there won't be any
Absolutely.
cost to the township.
That's cool.
And the chief's gonna have some stuff for the kids, giveaways and stuff, so.
Cool.
What time is that?
Probably, we didn't really set a time yet. I should talk to Clouder to see
Yeah.
when he can get, probably 11, maybe 11.
3,
2, 3. Yeah, 11 to 3, 11. Till we run out of ice cream or hot dogs. And last time we
Well,
did
we'll
it.
run out of ice cream first, cause Chicolo's the cheapest guy I know.
Hope everybody likes vanilla. You need more than 2 gallons.
We better get more,
Yeah,
we better have enough
That's why
root
they
beer.
call it Chicolo.
Ah.
That's his other
If
name.
not, I can go across the street to Edna's.
It's not me picking on you this time.
I hear you.
I hear you.
So anyway, that's
So like 11 to 2? Is that what we?
Yeah, let's
11 to
say-
2?
at least 11
Don't hold your breath.
unless we have any,
Yeah, maybe.
that'll work,
I will.
right?
I do so.
Okay.
So since you guys got this, that means I don't have to do that?
Nope,
You-
you can come and smile.
No, I ain't coming at all.
You just make sure that root beer float sign's there.
Oh, no, that's mine.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeff, any new business? Just as an FYI, for the county emergency department, we're filling out a service department list. That's, what equipment could be used in the case of an emergency, of a disaster, backhoes, dump trucks, things like that. So we'll have all that ready, probably Monday or Tuesday of next week for them to get that. I'm sorry?
If you'll just copy me and I'll. send
Okay,
it on.
yes, okay, we'll get that to you. Okay, I guess that's all the business we did. Let's go to our levy. Okay, so, last time we had our first reading of, levies that are for renewal, and we'll do our second reading for that tonight. Motion to adopt a resolution determining to proceed with the submission to the electors the question of levying a renewal tax in excess of the 10 mil limitation for the purpose of general expense that the county auditor estimates will collect $18,332 annually at an annual rate of 1.1 mils for each $1 of taxable value, which is the same rate as the existing levy, and which amounts to an estimated effective rate of $7 per $100,000 of county auditor's appraised value for a period of 5 years commencing in 2026, first due in calendar year 2027, if approved by the majority of electors voting therein. Said levy shall be submitted to the electors in the general election to be motion held on November 4th, 2025. Put that in the form of a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Walden?
Yes.
Okay. Our the second reading of the next resolution to determine the levy. Motion to adopt a resolution determining to proceed with the submission to the electors the question of levying a renewal tax in excess of the 10 mil limitation for the purpose of road and bridge expense that the county auditor estimates will collect $18,332 annually at an annual tax rate of 1.1 mil for each $1 of taxable value. Each is the same rate as the existing levy, and which amounts to an estimated effective rate of $7 per $100,000 of the county auditor's appraised value for a period of 5 years, commencing in 2026, first due in calendar year 2027, if approved by a majority of the electors voting therein. Said levy shall be submitted to the electors in the general election to be motion held on November 4th, 2025. I'll make that a form of motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Walden?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Okay.
Doug, are those two separate levies? or-
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
You're welcome. Motion to approve the real estate advances. Okay. I'm going to put forth a motion to approve applying to receive real estate advances from the Trumbull County Auditor's Office. Nicole, would you explain what that is, please?
When they collect the real estate taxes, instead of, you have to put it in a form of a motion or a resolution. That way, as the money comes in, they disperse it to the township rather than all at once. So rather than them holding on to our money for 2 months, we can get it as it's coming in. So that's what that is. So
Okay.
we might as well collect interest and be able to use it rather than,
That's the bottom line.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll put in the form of a motion to approve applying to receive real estate advances from the Trumbull County Auditor's Office. Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Walden?
Yes.
As you know, Geauga Trumbull County has a waste management coalition, and that's where the dumpsters in the back come from. And every year, I believe it is, we go over their plan for that, and then we okay that, and that's a yes vote to continue that relationship. So I'll put forth a motion. Resolution in the matter of the approval of the solid waste management plan for the Geauga Trumbull Solid Waste Management District. Whereas the Geauga Trumbull Solid Waste Management District, the district by its policy committee, has adopted a solid waste management plan for the district. And whereas pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 3734.55B, the Board of County Commissioners and the legislative authority of each municipal corporation or township under the jurisdiction of the district must approve or disapprove the plan by ordinance or resolution. Whereas the Township of Bristol in Trumbull County, Ohio has reviewed the plan and considered it a duly called meeting, and whereas the plan furthers the public interest, and now therefore be it ordained that the solid waste management plan of the Geauga Trumbull Solid Waste Management District, adopted by the Solid Waste Policy Committee on April 2nd, 2025, is hereby approved. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution of approval shall promptly be delivered or cause to be delivered to the Solid Waste Policy Committee of the Geauga Trumbull Solid Waste Management District. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Walden?
Yes.
Okay.
Doug, is there a cost for that?
No. No.
And that's
Okay.
where our money comes, sorry.
Our grants, that's
Our
where our
grants
grants
come
come
from,
from.
so like for the cleanup day, we got $3,500.
Yeah.
We, for scrap tire, I believe we got 1,600. Now, we went a little over that because we collected 499 tires.
There's the other
Well, that's
Yeah.
not what we collected on.
I mean,
That's
that's what
all
we-
total we
Yeah.
have here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, 499 tires, but we would rather have them here than on the road,
there you go.
ditches, so yeah. So we do get grant money through them for both those.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. All right, anything else?
I have a question about
Yes, sir.
the auditor side. Have we never gotten our money early? Is that
Yeah,
something?
no, we always do.
No, I mean early.
Hmm.
Is that, okay.
We
I didn't know if that
haven't-
was
never had
something
to do a
new.
resolution before.
Yeah, that's something new.
That's something new with the new auditor. We've been getting it early since I started. Because I learned that at my other job from, so I started getting the money in as soon as I just asked for it. I just had to send an email before
Yeah.
and it's continued, but now they want a resolution, so
I've been to hope, is that a thing?
maybe they're by the book. It could have
There
been
you go.
very long. So,
Okay. I'll put forth a motion to pay the bills. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Waldeck?
Yes.
All right, our next township meeting is the 17th of June at 6 p.m. Could I have a motion to adjourn?
One
Oh,
more
so-
thing I wanted to let you know, I got a call today, so I was just, that, the fire truck purchase was approved
Oh,
by the
from,
board,
okay, by Brookfield.
by Brookfield Fire Engine, yes, they approved it last night at their meeting. So I sent them an invoice as they asked for with the VIN number, so, that
Okay.
should be able to be, yeah. Did we get quotes yet for to sign the truck with the new signs? Did we get quotes to get the logos put on it, lettering?
She's working.
Okay, thank you, sorry.
All right,
I mentioned there was a second place down on North River. We ever got quotes there before?
It's called Tiger.
Tiger, yeah,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Scotty.
Tiger Wrap, yeah.
Yeah.
Scotty owns that. I know who that is.
yeah, he did. I saw some ambulances there lately, so I just thought maybe they might want to give us a quote too, just to,
Maybe we'll stop and see Scotty.
okay, sorry.
okay. Motion to adjourn. Have a second?
Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Pickla?
Yes.
Mr. Waldeck?
Yes.
Thank you all.